how do you make money being an audiobook narrator? Now, this is a key question because people, for the most part, have to work to make money to pay bills. And so many people are being drawn to the audiobook industry, to voiceover, believing that they can make money for themselves and work from home. Now, this is definitely possible. Many people are doing it. I myself do not have another job. I have my business. I narrate books. I sell audiobooks. I hire voiceover people. And I'm the only one that's making the money for my company. Now, I have contractors. I have people I pay. But I'm the sole owner of my business. And it's great to have that empowerment, to not have a boss over you or a manager or have to be on the clock and all this stuff. There's a lot of perks to being in audiobook narrations. And the industry is growing. More and more people are buying audiobooks, and more people are putting their books into audio format. So how do you make money? Well, there's two main ways in this industry to make money. First, you have a client who is either an author or a publisher, and they have books they want to put into audio format, and they need a narrator. That's where you come in, to narrate their book. So it can go two ways. One, you audition for a book, and the publisher or author chooses you and hires you and says, I will give you $100 per finished hour. What that means is if a book is 7 hours long, you receive $700 from the client when the book is done. Or you have a reoccurring client and they just keep giving you work and giving you business. That's what you want to find. You want to find a publisher or author or someone that has multiple books and they can keep feeding you those books. So you don't have to worry about auditioning anymore. You can simply work and do the books given to you. The other main way to receive money in this industry is to do a book but receive a portion of the royalties, called split royalty. Now this sounds good, right? But how do you know the book's going to sell? A lot of the times on ACX, the books that people don't audition for is the split royalty books that don't really look like they're going to sell. How do you know? Amazon rank. Before I would audition for a book for split royalty, I would look at the rank for that book on Amazon. Where does it go? If it's below 100,000, it's possible that you'll be able to make some money from that book. If it's over 100,000, the chances are a little more slim. There's a lot to speak on the whole aspect of Amazon rank and split royalty, and maybe I'll do a video about that later. But for this video, those are your two main ways for audiobook narration. To narrate for a client to receive payment for that book, or to do a split royalty book where you receive a portion of the royalties. Both can be profitable. For instance, my rate, it ranges. It depends if I'm working for a reoccurring client, which I'll give them a lower price, or if I'm working for a new client that's reaching out to me, I'll charge a higher price. And I do have a few split royalty books I've done in the past, and I do make reoccurring revenue from those books. But for you, I want to ask you, where are you right now in your career? Are you just trying to start? Because in this industry, for the most part, unless the Lord blesses you and just doors open right from the beginning, a lot of this is a growing process. You need to get your feet wet. One thing I would recommend to anyone beginning in this work is to just start narrating something and putting it on YouTube. Just have a YouTube channel, find some public domain work, some old work that you can just narrate. For instance, the King James Bible is public domain in the United States, and there's old sermons and different things. But there's other works that are in the public domain. You can simply go online and type in public domain and find some old manuscripts, old works, old books and such, PDF form, and just begin to narrate different chapters, different teachings, sermons, whatever, and get your feet wet. Learn the process, get a hold of your narration style and audio engineering, and just put it on there for free. Let people listen to it. That's a great way to start. And what you can do from there is begin to let people know, hey, I'm beginning to do this work. Can you give me feedback? Feedback is a great thing in this industry. Do not think your ear is the golden ear and you know exactly what people want to hear. You need to get multiple opinions to help craft and cultivate your style. From that point on, you can begin to go after, I would think, both split royalty and pay per production books. Now, with the split royalty, especially a book that doesn't look like it's going to sell, you're probably going to get it because you may not have any competition. For a book that's the pay per production is $150, $200, you're going to go against a lot of different people. You got to understand, a lot of this industry is competition. Now, for me where I am, I do not audition anymore for books. I don't remember the last time I've auditioned. I have reoccurring clients, right? I have one specific client that's reoccurring, but I also get work from other clients that I've done and worked in the past, and sometimes new business comes my way. And so for me, as of right now, I don't have to audition. Doesn't mean I won't in the future, I just don't have to. And this is the place I would think every audiobook narrator wants to be who's doing this for a profession. A place where you have established clientele that like your work and you're receiving work from them on a continuous basis. This is a good thing. And my business is a little different because I'm not just narrating for clients. I'm also narrating books I have purchased the rights to that I can then sell through my business. I'm also hiring audiobook narrators for different audiobook works and then selling those audiobooks. Sometimes I do pay per production, sometimes I pay. So for me, it's a little different because I'm on both sides. I'm a narrator, but I'm also a casting agent. And even more so than that, I'm also distributing audiobooks through different platforms. I know I said a lot there. There's a lot of options in this business, more than I can really describe right now. There's a lot of options in this industry. And I've been in this industry for 5 years, and I've been in many different parts, from publishing to audiobooks to narrations to all in between, and I've learned a great deal. If you want one-on-one coaching, I'm doing that right now, and I'm not taking a ton of sessions each week. But for those that are interested, you can go in the description below and look for either the link or the email to reach out to. And we can discuss different avenues of revenue, how you can increase your revenue, your profits, different things I've learned and that have worked for me. I can answer your questions, and I can also give you coaching advice on what I'm looking for when I hire a narrator. It's sad to say, but a lot of the time I don't give a person more than 1 second before I go to the next audition. And that seems sad and it might seem mean, but when you have 50 auditions, you're looking for the best. And a lot of the times people's audio quality, not their voice a lot of the time, but the audio quality is poorly lacking. And within half a second, I can pick it up and I go right to the next one. So if you want me to analyze your audio quality, your style, we can do that in one of these coaching sessions. It's one-on-one, and they range between 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and we can go from there. So if you're interested, go to the description below. And if not, have a great day. I pray this video blesses you. God bless you.